Yes, Abrekuma North Constituency elections. We interview only Madi. Na on say NDC political party. Kwajo
Mitiopa.
Omaya amanyoko bia. What you must see you. Sometimes I know they forget say enipa bia what we assume or say we live with principle. I will say we live with integrity. NPP as a political party, Sebi Abrekuma North is one of our strongholds. Since time immemorial, NPP has been winning this constituency. But you see, as a party, we are very much concerned about the kind of precedent Electoral Commission or setting. Shebra, the danger of this decision, and they say, and Makano on several platforms. We are just not looking at the elections, say a battle and a yakoto, but near air can't say any say any sign and send a while be chat to one and say, or Chinabini Yakwa Batwa. Now it is no longer going to be contest of ideas be moved. Say me a candidate, now me or pepper was me person me MP and I'm a president. You mean Kong Bokabian could develop constituency, and could to school fees and could see school dine. Enko si ayare sabi ane sa nema no message anade akwa kogu ba bi ne mapem rantie o mabetre soso na se yeto abani wie ne ye collation na mehwe na mewia na mama me mrantie no mate o magum na o makotete pin sheet mu na o makosai niema ye wia mitie ye na me political party winia na yakoka kire yi se elections na ye call ye ne kura ne ye nko ye ne foforo. That is the danger in this decision. And NPP, that is what we are concerned about. That's what we are concerned about. Because clearly, Abrekuma North Constituency, as at the time of your first coalition, NPP candidate, Honorable Akuya Friye, won the constituency election. He was voted for by the majority of the people with 414 votes difference. Sure, back on you. Honorable Akrefi, out of the 181 pink sheets, she was able to protect, or she was able to take custody of about 171 out of 181. So what was left? And I said, 10, out of the 10, a move for a bra Accra High Court, a share is some recollation. You see, because of NDC to trust someone in. And the Basabasa course, Yisine did not have a pink sheet. So they have to request for those 4 pink sheets to support the coalition and to among 4. Now 6. Meanwhile, we had all the scanned copies of the 100 and 281 pink sheets. At our NPP first and Trofonchiamu, our party headquarters. We are projecting this resource. There are several constituencies. The EC has to or had to rely on scanned copies of pink sheets to make declaration. Was that not the case? Domiko Abenya, a classical example. There are several constituencies NPP could have challenged the outcome of the results or the determination by the EC. Because clearly, EC, because of chaotic situation, of course, in most of these places, the EC didn't have the pink sheets. But NPP felt that we needed not to take the people for ransom. That was never going to be the last elections in this country. So, out of respect, our party and democracy, out of respect, our party NPP, and electoral processes and systems, out of respect, our MPP, Ghana for a sell my dad yet to aba. Yes, no, Yamanenka. You be funny say any man as you be pre a chinia quack money. So places be brewa, MPP could have challenged the outcome of the elections. We didn't do it. We didn't do it. We were never bad losers. At the time, Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia, His Excellency, Ebabe conceded defeat. That is a good team spirit. And I say, Sebi you, we obi a odo oman the sanity, the peace, the democracy of this republic. This is how you behave. His Excellency Dr. Muhammad Bawumia, looking at the results of our neighbor, also no, you knew idea about me. And that statement, that timely statement, there are two schools of thoughts. Ebinum Fi said it was too early for His Excellency to make that declaration, because after Obekasa, and now we witnessed that 10 of events, we realized that security phoning now we're backing off. So places be an coalition hasn't been completed, and NPP leading in the NDC started using Buga Buga. That is one school of thought. But the others also believe, say, that timely intervention is saving a lot. A Bogana, the democracy in home a bois edgy or si ho, because tension na a building. Ebiananka, His Excellency Dr. Muhammad Bawumia, I may accept it earlier and can do a hobby bribeba. So His Excellency Dr. Muhammad Bawumia, put Ghana ahead of the personal interest. And that is how a good leader must behave. And I know someday Ghanaians will remember him for doing that. His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo exhibited that in 2012. And it paid off in 2016. You must place the country ahead, irrespective of personal determination and interest. And that is what Dr. Muhammad Bawumia did. Party for Bebre had their disagreement with him. Yes, it is true. So my NDC for became emboldened. Started in some security for became helpless, because at that point Obi Ebona Juma Hobai. Even with that Quran, we've still witnessed Nyakoso Omayim. The issue of Ablekumanov and yet different from other constituencies, now they scan copies and they make it determination. Then again, another position of NPP, and they say already there is a court order. When he did he could not go there. Meaning, if indeed we are so serious as Omaya, but now I was saying EC should have been cited for contempt.
With the January 4th one.
Yes, because when that mandamus application was filed, what was the ruling of the court?
Go and declare.
Go collate and declare.
Yes.
Very clear and simple.
Yeah, but they are telling you, say, Yanko declare at their court is Yanko, you know. People don't have verification. Your presiding officers claim that there's no verification to these things. So how do I declare something that is not authentic? How do I do it? There have been sequence of events right from 7th December, right? In all of the EC public statements, in all of the EC's correspondence, in all of the information shared by the EC, at what point in the EC catch anything different from the 3 outstanding polling stations on my to the extent that the deputy commissioner, Dr. Bosman Asari, when he appeared before Parliament, and don't forget, Parliament is a house of records, and he was on oath. What was his position? He admitted that we have 3 outstanding polling stations yet to be collated and declared. What do you know? When these NDC hooligans create confusion led by the original organizer, Samuel Tete, the EC director of operations, even cited the NDC regional organizer and the constituency organizer of Ablekumanov as people who lead this chaos. Which of them have been taken by the police? Which one of them was even cautioned by the police? But has the NPP official also make a complaint?
As the NPP officially make a complaint?
So when
somebody initiates, so Obi initiating public disorder, this will be a complaint. And it's a police now say Obi Tritu Ebe fire warning shot. This will be a complaint and police are taking action. No, this did happen. Just right,
the full glare of the security
of the security and everybody. So you don't expect anybody to come in. You see, they are only enjoying themselves now because, or they've been left off the hook because their party is in government. Oh yes, of course. Their parties in government.
It is they
should have been an arrest. And a body mandated by law. So on the organize elections no babontre. Ebe mention specific names. Say they are those that led the attack. Complain baby na wo hwehwe. Who take us me ha. So bi bebura ebe ye mensem be say mo niam wa ha. Na wo as bra kwadwo a wo na wo ye Kessben morning show host. Wo trafidie so bobo din bi. Complain be na chance a complain no. Information be na chance a information no. But the police are pretending as if said nothing happened.
But is it not the same
simply
process?
Because NDC is in power?
Is it not the same process in Ankaube used when, for instance, scan sheets here and there issues, and all that. This is may verification. Yet, more candidate court to really contest it. It's the same process you would have used on the security.
You see, NPP were in court. Were in court to remind the EC that there's a pending order.
Yeah, which is the 4th January one. Yes.
We were in court.
Go collate and declare.
We were in court to set the record straight that the NPP do not countenance on illegality. And it is forever going to remain on record that NPP, we were against the decision by the EC. We were against that illegality the EC intend to perpetrate.
And yet you were part of the APAC meeting.
But APAC meeting is just to afford you the platform
to have 11th
the
July
APAC meeting. The APAC meeting, that meeting they are saying say we're in we are supposed to rerun 19 police station. It is never true. MPP never supported the idea of the rerun. MPP, we've maintained our position that we have won the elections.
George, I don't know the first meeting and the last meeting, the
last APAC meeting.
The last APAC meeting.
They've met with the two parties,
yes,
and that we have resolved saying rerun of the 19. When that meeting was held, the NDC's position was that 34 polling stations have to be rerun. The MPP's decision was that we have won the elections, and that we wanted the EC to implement or execute the orders of the court. The orders of the court are unambiguous. It was so clear. Was it collate and declare? And in any case, in which part of our laws, NMA is quite so bet me declare rerun of an election, a public elections. We are. It was a county no make a declaration. Ghana Hamrabe NMA is that to me. So even if the EC feels because of some circumstances, there's the need for a rerun of an election, the EC must go to court for court to direct.
Okay,
so the
MPP is saying they won.
Of course, our position has been clear.
Declare as winners,
and they declare based on the results that is there.
Yes, but who should declare? At the end of the day, why they declare somebody a winner? Is it not easy?
Yeah, officially easy. But elections are a public exercise. Right? So you collate the figures. Sometimes
provisional results.
What you say?
Yes.
But in most cases, no. Those provisional results, where do you generate the information from? Is it not from the polling stations?
Yes.
And I'm generating more
from
the polling stations.
Yes.
So in every election, we have all been my 2-term elected assembly member. My presiding member for an assembly. Ababia election be albekobiano. You get to know the outcome even before the official declaration.
It's provisional and
it's MPP, no. We collected our results. No, I'm telling you, and I even
so your provisional result says
indicated that we won by 440
but EC has not given you the final declaration on that.
EC said that pending the collation of 3 outstanding polling stations. So we were expecting, say EC Bebabe collated the 3 outstanding polling stations and come out with the official declaration.
All right.
But that wasn't what happened.
Okay.
But you see, the NDCs today, yes, suddenly a better strabo for them. And they are celebrating the easy. Maybe
that double standard you claim, and then again, say indeed, someone say, why do you have a certain George Nkrumah going there to even when the signature and we'll put it on TV for everybody to see, say what sign it and all that. But this